Hi there folks, Keywii here, and welcome back to Ace Academy, my favorite visual novel. Second favorite visual... Yeah, second favorite visual novel. I was gonna be like, I've played a few, but no, this is definitely a second favorite. I doubt it'll have any mind games, but the quality is just best. Best quality of them all. I did read this in the last episode, but just as a reminder, I give my gear to this thing. Damage during transit. Gear's a bit bulkier than others. Work conditioning. Ultimately, colors shine so bright. Always look good to me.
The other guys might laugh at your gear, but I sense that it's different.
Who the fuck are you?
Spirit.
Oh, well, alright, thank you.
Something that makes it stand out amongst the others. Yes, I can feel this one is truly special indeed.
If you say so. I hadn't noticed the students beside me. His arms are faded, and he's nodding with closed eyes as if saying something truly deep and meaningful. I mean, I can see where he's coming from, but it didn't really come across that way. Damn right, it's something special. Shuffle away from the... No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna fucking go with him. I'm glad at least someone here knows a good gear when he sees one. I also fold my arms and nod. I'm tempted to ask him to repeat himself so I can record those words of wisdom. A little far, but I like the idea. Damn right! I think the other guys are just scared. Oh, do you need something?
Oh, right.
He seems almost surprised, as if he'd forgotten why he came. He fidgets so much, I wonder if he's nervous.
The name's Sho. Sho Shinjiro.
Show. Welcome to Show. The weirdest show you'll ever watch. The weirdest bow you'll ever watch. He thrusts his hand out in greeting from ear to ear. I cautiously shake his hand. Hi, I'm Ethan Seiko. It's not Psycho, please don't call me that.
You're a second-year pilot too, right?
I mean, not to brag or anything, but yeah, how did you...
Not that many students transfer during second year, you know? You're the talk of the pilot's lounge. A mysterious, foreign transfer student.
Really? Damn. That would explain the interest around my gear. I guess I didn't quite live up to their expectations. Not sure what they were expecting, though. They don't know that this is actually fucking baller where I come from.
And I deduced that you are this transfer student.
Really? What fucking gave it away? I'm in an anime game and I have blonde hair. That's distinctively American. That's the only color of hair they have over there. I wonder what gave me away. Can't possibly be my magnificent golden locks. What did I fucking say?
I've gotta say, I thought you'd be taller.
What? You think I'd be taller? I'm like 5'10". That's what I'll tell people. No, I'm actually 5'10". Just to give some lore to the people at home. Starts comparing our heights with his hand. Also, if you thought I was any taller, type in the comments, if you're watching this, obviously, how tall you thought I was. Because I am 5'10", just for the record. A bit disappointed to find we're about the same height. Again, just what was he expecting? We don't all look like Leonardo DiCaprio, I think is... it was so fucking weird to read that. That's not a name!
Anyway, you're new here, which means you're not part of a team yet, right?
I get it, but god damn it. Woo! Okay. Right, that's been on my mind since class ended. I nod, almost certain I know what he's about to say next.
It just so happens that my team is lacking that oh-so-vital fourth member we need to be able to compete.
Why don't you ask literally anyone? He looks at me hopeful. Then I thought that said Leon's, but then leans in close. A little too close. Personal space, man.
You see where I'm going with this, don't you? Basically what I'm saying is, you should join my team because we're awesome.
Well, good, because I'm also awesome. That's just the perfect place to be. I want to see what my options are. I do want to see what my options are. As fun as that sounds, I'd like to check out the other teams before committing to any of them. Well, I didn't say no! Let me fucking shop around, dude. For a second, he almost looks heartbroken, but that is quickly replaced by his usual goofy grin.
That's cool.
How do I know it's usual?
No big deal.
How do I know what's usual with this guy? This could all be an act. I'm glad. I'm glad he's taking it so well. I was worried he wouldn't leave me alone until I joined.
Most of the other pilots generally hang out in the pilot's lounge. If anyone's looking for more team members, you'll find them there.
Good. Good thing I stand out as the foreign guy. Alright, thanks. I'll see you around.
For sure. Good luck, Joseph.
Oh, don't
Just
fucking
remember,
call me that.
we're always here if you change your mind.
Do not fucking call me Broseph. Fuck you. That is such a lazy bro name. Like, Brosidon, King of the Broshin. I'd accept that. Broseph, fuck off. Just going off on him for no reason. We wave goodbye before heading our separate ways. So my best bet for now is to head to the pilot's lounge. I pull up the campus map again. A small red light pulsates when I try and locate the pilot's lounge. I'm about to head towards the exit when I spot a group of pilots heading in the opposite direction. Maybe they need another team member. Already a good distance in front of me, so I hustle to keep up, to catch them. And then follow through with a winding tunnel. A winding tunnel. I'm pretty sure this is how people get murdered. Eventually, the group disappears through a door, which leads to the pilot lounge. Huh, good to know. I didn't need no damn map, I just need to follow people like a weirdo. I grab the handle and push my way inside. Ooh, reveal it. Oh, I was gonna do this grand thing, just like, reveal it to me. Show me your worth. Show me your moves. But, no, it's just, I mean, it's nice, but it's not. Anyway. Groups of students fill the lounge, all of them wearing similar striped teal uniforms. Take a few steps, then pause, trying to decide how to handle the situation. Just to be honest about my situation, I'm a smooth operator. Should probably target groups of 3. That makes the most sense. Since teams function as groups of at least 4 pilots, my best bet is to assume that any group of 3 is still looking for a 4th member. Yeah, I mean, probably shouldn't assume, but it is an easy assumption to make. It's just, I don't know, one of them could be in the bathroom or something. I don't know, it makes sense. I just fall on a group of 3 students sitting at the far end of the room. There's an extra chair next to them, and I squanch over and take a seat. Oh. Hey, you guys look like you're missing a pilot.
And who are you exactly?
A transfer student from CINY. Best in my class back home and looking for a team that needs a skilled member. My member is really skilled. That's the most immature joke I think I've ever said on my channel. Challenge, find more. The group of 3 exchange looks with each other.
Transfer? I heard the exam was pretty tough.
Oh yeah, definitely. I managed though.
Right, well, we're actually not looking.
Ah, you don't like me. You could have just said so. She smiles politely and waves over another pilot.
This is our 4th member. Sorry.
And no worries. That's basically what I was talking about earlier. She looks at me like he's expecting me to move from his seat. I don't. Such a weird context sentence. And that Diego's looking?
We don't keep tabs on all the other teams and their needs. As far as I know, all teams were formed over the summer. But you can keep asking around to see if anyone's missing a member.
Oh, thanks anyway. Almost made another member joke. What is with this game and fucking dumb jokes today? I stand and walk away from the group, scanning the room again. I see there are no other groups of 3. Everyone seems to have a group of pilots they work with already. So much for trying to find a team this way. Should I see if Sue will still take me or just head home and try again tomorrow? I'm definitely not trying again tomorrow, because everyone will be snapped up by that point. But I'm gonna... Yeah, let's give Sho another chance. Sue. Another option is I look around the lounge for Sho. He mentioned that his team needed another member. Hopefully that's still the case. I mean, yeah, that's usually you miss out on shit like that. I've missed out on so many things in school when that happened. Seems standing with 2 girls at the opposite end of the room. One girl with bright red hair. Fucking don't describe them. That means they're important. Side and talks quietly on her phone. Basically, why I'm complaining about that is if they're important, then that means I would have ended up with them anyway. Then again, they could have pulled the plot twist and they're, oh no, they're the enemy team. The other girl with dark hair shuffles her feet while Sho chats animatedly at her. Hey, Sho! He turns toward me as I approach.
Hey, Broseph, what's up?
Fuck off. I was just wondering if your offer was still open.
To join? Hell yeah! No luck finding another team?
Oh, I found plenty of teams. They just don't want me. Nope, you were right about it being tough.
Cool. Well, here's the rest of the team.
Angry redhead, not angry blue head. It's more of an orange, really. He gestures towards the dark-haired girl who stares at her feet, while the redhead, orange-head, continues chatting on her phone, angrily. Sho mentions towards the dark-haired girl.
This is Mayu. She's
Mate,
the coolest
Mayu.
person on this team.
Okay.
But, don't tell Kaori I said that.
Okay. I will not go to Kingdom Hearts until Kaori said that. He glances at the redhead, who isn't paying the slightest bit of attention to us. They swap places through thermodynamics. Mayu blushes deeply.
That's not true.
It's nice to meet you, Mayu. I'm Ethan. An American-sounding name. I smile at her and hold out my hand. I actually held out my hand when I said the American name comment. She wrinkles her brow in confusion, then gingerly shakes my hand and continues to shake it. You know this is Japan, right?
Sorry.
She immediately drops my hand and returns her gaze to the floor. Did it say the or just to floor? Sho turns towards the redhead.
Hey, quit being rude.
Her gaze shifts to him and his smile falters.
I mean, will you be done soon? I'd like you to meet someone.
She frowns.
I need to call you back.
She says to us and then continues on her phone. And snaps her phone shut.
So, this is Kaori.
She gives me a quick once-over and then crosses her arms over her chest, completely blocking any view of anything.
A pilot?
No, I'm actually a janitor. I'm here to clean up your act.
Not just any pilot.
That wasn't
but
supposed to be a
pilot who's willing
burn, but
to join
sure.
my team.
Your team?
Yes, his team. Were you not listening? Her eyes... I need to go get some water. I'll be right back. Alright, I got my water, and I'm taking a sip now. Oh, good, my throat. Oh, man. Her eyes narrow at Sho, and he shrinks back, then wears a sheepish grin.
I mean, our team.
I mean, your team.
That's better.
Yeah. Okay, alright, so she just likes to be included. That's fine. She turns back toward me.
I suppose you'll do. Not like we really have a choice or
The
anything.
fuck is your problem? I'm here and I'm talented. Shut up. That was easy. Nice to meet you. You'll do too. Oh snap! Snappity burns. Nice to meet you. I'm gonna be real fucking, you know, civil, political, diplomatic. I'm gonna be real diplomatic. I'm Ethan. Pleased to meet you. She stares blankly at my hand and makes no move to take it. After a minute, I lower it. Well, that was awkward. Anyway, thanks for letting me join your team. I was kind of worried I wouldn't be able to find one. She claps me on the back. Oh, Sho. I'm like, why would she do that?
Aren't you glad you had me to look out for you?
I mean, I don't actually know yet. You seem pretty confident, so I'll go for it. Yeah, you're like my fairy godmother. But less of a weird metaphor. What the fuck, Ethan?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Also, why are they speaking English? Kaori snorts, surprising both of us. Sho especially. He continues to stare at her, and her frown returns.
What?
I just didn't know you were able to laugh.
What a rude thing to say. Her hand clenches into fists. Her hands! I'm like, wait, hang on!
What's that supposed to mean?
Hey, don't stare at me, man. He's the one insulting you.
Nothing.
She relaxes and refolds her arms over her chest. Maybe she's pissed off at him and just takes it out on everyone else.
Just because I don't laugh at your stupid jokes doesn't mean I don't have a sense of humor.
He turns into me. He turns into me. He leans into me. I can't read, man. He turns into me and lowers his voice.
Don't listen to her. I'm
Don't
hilarious.
listen to her. I'm amazing.
Anyway, welcome to the team, bro.
Thanks. There you go. Thanks.
So you're
And they
probably
swapped again.
wondering why we need another member.
I wasn't really, no. But now I am. Actually, I hadn't, but now that he mentioned it. I just am Ethan. That's just the thing. Yeah, kinda.
Basically, Kaori and I were part of this super awesome team, but then they stopped being awesome, so we left.
Did they die at your hands?
Wow, Sho. For once you didn't ramble.
He feigns offense.
You wound me. All my stories are brief.
Including the one where I tell my life story. I was born, I grew up, it's now.
Remember when I told you about my one birthday where everyone showed up wearing the same clothes as me?
He turns to me.
Actually, it's a pretty good story. So basically, I grew up in this kind of... Mayu knows what I'm talking about.
Don't encourage him.
I'm not doing shit, man. Mayu smiles faintly.
Anyway, the point is, we used to be on a team, but left because the team was turning into something we didn't agree with.
Okay.
Except Mayu. She's a first year.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, she got a whole bunch of invites to other teams, but decided to join us. We're pretty lucky to have her.
Well, I mean, every team had 4 people already. How come you chose this team? I asked her. Mayu shifts uncomfortably under my gaze.
I trust Sho.
Really? I wait for her to say more, but she doesn't. She seems to be the quiet type who's into, I guess, mediocrity. Kaori taps her foot impatiently.
So, now that you know all that, are you in?
I thought they already said yes. What the fuck? They're a little strange in their own way, but I think I can learn to get along with them. Even Kaori. Even Mr. talks about himself. Yeah, I'm in. Fuck it.
Great!
Kaori checks her phone.
I've spent too much time talking to you and I need to get home.
It's the school day, though. I think, I don't know. With the shortwave, she heads out.
We should get going too.
Yeah, fine. Mayu nods. Yeah, me too.
We'll see you tomorrow?
I mean, I hope so, unless you're blind. Yeah, see ya. We have to goodbye and go our separate ways. Time to make the trek all the way to the far end of the lot. I wonder why they make visitors parks so far away. Wouldn't that discourage rather than encourage people to visit? Although I grumble the entire way to my bike, I eventually find it in the same spot I had parked, which is good. No one stole it or defaced it. Also, I should get a pass. Time to get going. Hop on my bike and put on my helmet. Kicking my bike into gear, I make my way home. I drive into the window. As soon as I open the front door, I hear clanging in the kitchen. Nikki must be home. Just as I predicted, she's stirring a pot, surrounded by a mess of appliances. And Nikki! She glances up in surprise.
Hey, you're home early.
I mean, they do that sometimes. Am I? It's right around dinner. What are you making?
Guess.
It smells like humidity in here. I don't know what you're making. Try to peek into the pot, but she hides it from me.
No cheating.
That isn't cheating. My nose knows. I already know what the answer is anyway. I didn't realize we were 5 years old again. I want my baby back ribs. It's in a pot, it's not baby back ribs. Then again, I've never actually made them, so I wouldn't... I'm fairly certain that's the thing you put in the oven, though. Anyway, I already know what the answer is anyway. My nose knows. I breathe in deeply and pause to sort the aromas lingering in the air. The dominant scent is of tomatoes, filled by meat, beef to be specific, and also a hint of celery, basil. You're making bolognese! She laughs and tells me that's not how you pronounce it. Shows me the simmering sauce in the pot.
Good guess.
Really? There's no guess, the super smeller knows. I solemnly tap my nose.
You're so weird. Who actually names their nose?
Did I? I wasn't paying attention to what I was reading. Laugh all you want, nose! But you'll be singing a different tune when the super... Oh, I mean, that's more of a label than a name. That's more of a title. Gets you out of danger.
And why would I be in danger?
Because you're blonde. Blondes are always in danger. It's part of why they make dumb blonde jokes. I don't know, maybe your enemies are planning to sneak attack against you. She laughs again.
I don't have any enemies.
I mean, not yet, they just got here. Just give it time.
Rude. I'm very likable.
Yeah, that's why enemies will come. She swats my arm, and it's my turn to laugh. I'm just glad you're the one cooking and not me. Everything you make is delicious. You really have a talent for cooking, you know.
Oh, shut up.
That was a weird compliment. She tries to hold back her smile, but fails. Did you go shopping after school today? I didn't know Uncle Kato kept all these ingredients at home.
Yeah, I did. Sushi yesterday was so good, but I wanted something more hearty today.
I made the human heart! The Nikki hearty hearty foods are comfort foods. Potato chips. Does that mean you had the bad day at school? Oh, she blinks in surprise, then laughs.
Of course not. It was great. I met a lot of people at the club fair they held after school.
There are so many cool clubs. Did you know they have a kendo club? You definitely wouldn't find that back home.
I mean, that's true.
I think I'm gonna try out for their dance team, though. Maybe run for student government.
It's a weird way to say that, but that'll have to be it for this one. Also, there was a dance team at my high school. They were essentially the cheerleading squad, but I'm not sure that's what they call them anymore. But yeah, it was the dance team at my school, and they were pretty awesome. I'll get into more shit later, but that'll have to be it for this one. Thank you guys so much for watching. Of course, I'm Keywii. You've been great too, and yourself a delightful day. Goodbye!